Hey guys, I'm having issues connecting. I wanted to hop on really quick. Okay, don't mind my look. I just worked out and I'm about to get my kids ready for school. Well, out the door, I should say. So I wanted to hop in and share with you something that people always ask me, and I was listening to personal development while I was working out today, and it was like, oh my gosh, just like kept ringing over and over in my head, and I'm like, oh, I have to share this, I have to share this. That's why my live videos aren't planned, because I share whatever is on my heart, and it's spur of the moment, because if it's not, and if it's planned, it's so not me. I'm not that type of person. So bear with me. So here's the thing. People always ask me, okay, how are you so motivated? How do you stay consistent? How do you not quit? Quit on things in your life, whether it's your business, or it's health and fitness goals, or it's showing up every day, whatever it is. Now, let me just tell you, I used to be the biggest quitter. I was actually raised, my parents raised me not to quit anything. Always follow through. If you don't like it for that year, you don't have to do it next year. So that's how I was raised. That's what I did. Well, after I left the nest, I didn't follow through on anything. Seriously, I would start things, quit, start things, quit, start things, quit, because I was tired, lazy, made up every excuse. One of them, which I shared today on my team page, was I was a perfectionist with a lot of things. I'm not going to say all areas of my life, but a lot of things. And I would use that as an excuse of why I couldn't follow through, because I had to get it perfect. Well, guess what? That is an excuse, number one. And it just means that I'm a procrastinator because I'm putting off the actions that I need to take because I think in my head I have to get it perfect. That is not the case for anything in life, okay? I look back at my jobs that I did very well, and those were jobs I was thrown into and I had to learn as I go, had to fail forward, just like this one, okay? Just like my business. So I just feel like being consistent and motivated and persistent is a muscle that we have to exercise every single day. Just like showing up in your health and fitness never comes easy, but it will become a habit. So that muscle, just like say you're running a business, if you're a coach or you're thinking about coaching or something like that, that was a muscle I had to exercise every single day, because guess what? I'll tell you something right now. I never follow through on anything. So I had to exercise that muscle, even though I wasn't seeing so much happening around me and I wasn't seeing all the fruits of my labor come to fruition, but I had to get into that habit, that exercise, to grow that muscle of being persistent and being determined. I'm going to kill my husband right now. I'm always like, I'm going to punch him in the face. He's like, that's so nice. That's not nice to say to your husband. Okay, so stop. This is the thing. And this is me to a T. Stop walking away from unfinished tasks. So say you have a plan of action. You set some goals for your life, whether they're fitness goals, they're money goals, they're business goals. Stop walking away from them when you're not even halfway done. Like, think about it. How many things have you left unfinished? How many things have you quit on when you haven't even gotten it off the ground? How many things have you said, okay, I'm going to start next Monday, or, you failed, you didn't lose the weight in the first 2 weeks, so you quit on yourself? How many times have that happened? A lot, right? We have to stop. We have to finish our tasks. So if you have a set goal of in 30 days, you're going to eat clean, or in 30 days, you're going to move your business from here to there, or in 30 days, you're going to step out and do something that God's been putting on your heart, but you've been too scared to do. You need to step out and actually do those things. Take action. And when you take action over and over, you're gonna work that muscle, and that's gonna become a habit for you. Another thing is, when you hit a wall, okay? When you hit a wall, stop focusing on the wall. In our lives, I've done this in my business. There's times where I've hit a wall, and I'm like, what the flip is going on? I'm like, dude, it's like, I'm not like, I've lost it. I'm not there. Like, especially when my father died, and I've been feeling a little bit of it. Like yesterday it was one of those days, and I didn't work out yesterday, guys. And that's crazy for me, but I was just really emotional, right? And we're all human. We all have those days. But when you hit that wall, you have to stop talking about the flipping wall. Seriously. Stop talking about how you can't lose weight. Stop talking about what's standing in your way. Stop giving it life. You're giving that life. And what you're focusing on is coming to fruition. So if I focus on not reaching my health and fitness goals, what's going to happen? I'm never going to reach them because that's my wall. I'm focusing on this is getting in the way. Oh, this is getting in the way. Every day I have a new freaking excuse. Seriously. Or if you're reaching a goal in your business or your job and you keep hitting a wall, it's time to change what you're doing, okay? Something's not working. Change what you're doing, but stop focusing on that freaking thing standing in your way because that's all you're talking about. That's all you're bringing into your life. I'm just going to throw it out there. Expect other people to quit, okay? Here's a huge thing. Look at the people around you. Look at the people in this world. There are very few people that follow through on their hopes and dreams. Very few people that are willing to work hard for their goals. Very few. So you have to expect people aren't going to follow through. People aren't going to keep up with you. People are going to quit around you. And that's okay. That's okay. That's the way of this world. People don't want to work hard anymore. I'm just going to say that. It's true. People don't want to work hard. People think things should be given to them when they're not working hard. People that love you and say they support you may not support what you're doing. And I'll tell you why. Because in their head, they have one way of thinking about things, one way of doing things, because that's the way they did it their entire life. I can tell you, I had heard the flack of me doing something different, having a different plan for my life than the traditional 9 to 5. I heard it all, okay? If I followed what they told me, and because it was their fear that was coming out in the way they were speaking, their fear for me, their fear of what would happen, if I let them deter me, what would that mean? That means I would be a quitter just like everyone else, right? It means I would not be exercising that muscle that I just talked about of being persistent and doing the things that are necessary daily without seeing the things coming in. Like you may not see, you start a business. Think about how much money if you started a franchise or a business that you would have to put into that business to actually see it come back to you. I mean, look at the freaking TV shows. Oh God, that's The Profit, right? I mean, so many businesses going under. People are going into so much debt because they're putting in this work. Well, some of them are not putting in the work. But if you're putting in the work, you're going to see that come to fruition. It's just not going to happen right away because nothing in life is free. Nothing's going to happen quickly. Stay persistent, fuel that muscle. The only way to do this is to continue to learn and study and personally grow. Continue to learn in wherever your goals are. Like if your goals is to grow a business, you need to continue to learn and put into action what you're learning. You need to continually personally grow because I'll tell you something. If I didn't do any personal growth throughout my coaching career, I would have quit, done, game over. Most people quit on their health and fitness journeys before they reach their goal because of personal growth. In my groups, I see so much success because of that personal development piece, because of the personal growth. Like they're growing on the inside, which in that, what happens when you do that is that you want to be the best version of yourself. You want to be motivated. You want to get up early. You want to get in your workout. You want to fuel your body with the right foods. All of that is like a snowball effect because you are growing personally on the inside. My kids are yelling for me, so I'm going to have to get off. Hold on, buddy. He's probably telling on his brother. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. And then here's the last thing I'm going to talk to you guys about. You need to persist until the miracle happens, for sure. Think about the freaking, and I don't even like sports, but the games that you watch on TV, whether it's usually like basketball, baseball, whatever, any games. even your kids' games. When do most of the games get good? Like, when does the big win happen? Does it happen in the beginning of the game, of the journey? Does it happen in the middle of the journey? It usually happens right at the end. It makes it exciting, okay? So many, I would say 98% of people give up right before the miracle happens. 98% of people give up before the miracle happens. So you need to know that you guys have that miracle in your hands. Like, it's going to happen for you. It's right around the corner if you don't quit. You will not fail if you don't quit. So, now they're coming. Don't quit. Don't quit on yourself because everyone around you is going to. And maybe by you not quitting, you will be a light in their lives to help them not quit, right? And what do you guys seriously want to teach your children? That there's no room for quitters, right? We don't want to quit out on our dreams. We don't want to give up on ourselves. We don't want to give up on our families. I don't want to give up on them. I love you, Mom. You know, I don't want to give up on them. And that's why I push so hard. These kids were in... people don't see the struggle. They don't see how the struggle of the years that I got up so early to work my business, which I love to do, but the struggle, staying up so late when I was so exhausted because I knew of the life I could provide for these children. That's what it takes. It doesn't take you going after the shiny objects. That comes. It just takes the consistency over time. That's not so pretty. It's not so pretty because you have to do it every day. And if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. So stay consistent. Come over here. Stay consistent. Work that muscle every single day. And you will become a master at habit and master at reaching your goals. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. I got to get these kids off to school. Bye.